miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Cut by Diggs. Gets some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down from the red zone. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Quick pass, right side, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First play, Fields letting it rip. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Has good room at the 35. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Broke through the tackle. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives them first and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here. Mitchell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen to throw. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. from the 34. Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Fields on first down. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Going power with a big tight end. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Right back to Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, it's an interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. He fires one deep down the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It's a 21-yard gain, and that's a 49er first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the red zone now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Allen gonna throw again. Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Allen to the air. Chased out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. To the air again, Allen has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Now it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a nice return has them looking at a very short field now. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And the 49ers are set up quite well for their next possession. On 1st down, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards. to pick up that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He brings it in. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And he runs it across, touchdown! The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It is caught at the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 3rd quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen escapes the pocket. He's gonna keep it this time. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Ravens are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They've got 1st down from the 31. Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. Cuffs, this is Xavier Legette. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they bring him down around the 34. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, this is Mitchell. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And this is Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 13. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. The give now to Mitchell. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw for Allen. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for 2. It's caught. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First and 10 from the 41. Right up the gut. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 36. On the move, headed right. This pass caught by Allen. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch made by Mitchell. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So the defense gaming the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Mitchell again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on second and short. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Setting up to try the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Second and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Ravens take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw? And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with third and long. Fields out of the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. He's on the move. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.